Last year, there was an unprecedented number of people being forcibly displaced, driven by the wars in Ukraine and Gaza, regional conflicts, and natural disasters. And there are many people around the world working to make things better. Jun Hai-kyung, the head of the UN Refugee Agency's Korea office, is one of them. Our Song Yoo-jin listened to her insights on the global refugee situation and also her inspiring personal story.
A very challenging year. That's how Jun Hai-kyung, the representative of the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees Korea, describes the year 2023. Last year, the world saw a record number of more than 114 million people displaced, including refugees and asylum seekers.
We have seen the situation in Ukraine continue to evolve. We have seen Sudan evolving a situation there, Gaza, as we still see on the news, and then also like earthquakes.
As the first Korean national to lead the UNHCR's Korean office, Ms. Chun brings over 2 decades of experience in refugee and humanitarian work. Her journey began with listening to stories about the Korean War growing up.
Our parents' generation worked so hard to build the country, right? So, and I grew up outside Korea when I was a child, so I was also very much interested in minority issues, right? So I did study refugee migration issues, and I think naturally I ended up in the UNHCR.
Looking ahead, she hopes things will get better in the new year.
Hopefully, politics and humanitarian assistance can be divided so that we could work in the areas where people need our assistance.
And she sees a significant role for South Korea in addressing these challenges.
It has substantially increased its ODA share, and there has been very positive pledges to UNHCR, but also to other agencies, right, and organizations. And also we see that with the Republic of Korea joining the UN Security Council 24 and 25.
Beyond governmental efforts, last December, 8 religious groups in Korea submitted the first ever joint pledge of its kind to the UNHCR's Global Refugee Forum. From this year, Ms. Chun will take up a new role as the director of the UNHCR Regional Bureau for Asia and the Pacific. Describing her term in Korea as rewarding, she recalls working on the country's lack of universal birth registration.
If you're a foreign parents born baby here, you know, like you don't, the Korean government doesn't register you, right? So there have been a lot of work in the past years, and you know, related legislation has been under discussion now. So the reason why I started joining the UN, and 20-something years later, I come back to Korea and I am working on the same issues, right?
Senses the gravity of the greater responsibility, Ms. Chun says she is ready.
I think in the region we have many states with different interests, but when it comes to refugees, as it was shown at the Global Refugee Forum, hopefully we can come together and I can be a constructive bridge to do that.
Song Yoo-jin, Arirang News.